right, y'all. Welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go. And we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your timeless message. Okay. So, this is a love message, by the way. Okay. I hope warfare has not been too bad. I feel like I should address that. Warfare Queen. Yes. So, just make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves during this time as much as possible because the warfare, it's bad. Engage in things that make you happy majority of your day if you can, okay? While also, again, pouring into yourself the best way that you can, you know. Waiting on God to stop certain circumstances, you know, more so to work on the things that are out of your control. It can be painful depending upon the season you're waiting in. So if your physical situation is looking real shitty, I am here with you. God is there with you. Okay? Acknowledge how you feel. Don't suppress. Your feelings matter. You matter, regardless if anybody can see that or not. Allow yourself to feel. And then go have some fun, whatever that may look like for you. Okay? I felt the need to do that because the warfare has been horrible. Okay? I'm going to validate that for you. All right, what's the message? Speaking of horrible, yeah, Nine of Swords, misery. So somebody's been feeling miserable, okay? Three of Cups, there's a group of people feeling miserable. Why is there a group of people feeling miserable? Feeling scared, shooketh. That's what I'm getting. Lord. Death. Oh. Reaper. Why? What is this death? Hold on. On a date, kind of nervous. Been doing black magic, kind of nervous. Kind of nervous about that get back. Right? Oh yes, somebody tried to plot on I was gonna say an empress, but okay. Y'all see her hand on her belly? That empress. So, hey, be mindful here. It looks like somebody, because I'm hearing that money set is the fucking money set. Somebody tried to set you, and it's fast coming out of love rhythm. Somebody you really cared about tried to set you up for your money, for your funds. Or this is what you tried to do to someone else. Okay? It was a setup. Somebody, yes. Because they thought that your guards were down, okay? They thought you was oblivious, okay? Four of Cups here, you know. They didn't think that you was able to hold shit down or whatever the case may be. Somebody just, they underestimated you. Or you underestimated them, okay? But also at the same time, if you've been going through a miserable time, it looks like that's coming to some sort of end, okay? Where you are reaping some sort of harvest that's going to put you at a Queen of Pentacles state as well. Okay? And this could be when you have gotten out of a love situation, you know, or, you know, this love connection could have put you in a dark night of the soul. And love connection could be romantic, platonic, family, friend, whatever the situation was, okay? Six of Swords in reverse. So there was some sort of pause here. Stuck, still, stagnancy. Something wasn't moving forward. Okay, when it comes with someone, yeah, somebody played around. Somebody, oh, sex. Somebody had sex with somebody else in some people's cases here. Okay, somebody had sex with somebody else. Well, ain't that something? All right. Yeah, somebody, and they weren't honest about it. So you're gonna have to put your guards up. Hey, this is the type of energy where they cheat, or even if it was a situationship and you put like some rules and regulations in place. This is somebody where they cheat, but they get mad at you for cheating. You know, like, that song. You know that song. I sing it all the time. Now that I can, I want to use it as a reference. Bing bong, pull the him on him. Now he's where he can't stand a bitch. Okay, it's like it's okay for them to do it, but then when others do it, and not saying it makes it okay, right? But like, this is somebody they do things to other people that they don't want done to them, or this is what you do, okay? And for some way, shape, or form, you having sex with them, whether you in a situationship or not, they didn't follow any whatever rules and regulations and boundaries you put in place, whether in a commitment or a situationship. Somebody didn't follow it. Okay, somebody didn't have any disciplines here. Okay, there could be something with a sex addiction here. Look at that. Somebody wants to come back into your life, but they're still the same. They haven't changed. Okay, they have not changed at all. They have a whole lot of burdens on their back, and this could be the same energy that sat here and left you with a lot of burdens that you had to take on. Okay, yeah, and things weren't going through, things weren't moving forward, or was moving forward very slowly, and you had to figure out like what's going on. Why stuff happening like this? Because look at that, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody tried to tamper with your stability, right? Somebody, you let go of them for like their behaviors. They thought it was unfair, okay? And you guys could have went into a separation, and then things have been stuck still and stagnant ever since, or at least that's what it feels like for some of you, okay? And look at that, the Magician in reverse. So somebody willingly manipulated circumstances in whatever way, shape, or form. Spiritually, could have used black magic, or in the physical, could have did something. I mean, and it still can be considered black magic because you're doing manipulation and it's negative, right? So somebody used black magic to basically screw up whatever you was trying to do. In some cases, somebody used black magic over a love connection. Ace of Cups in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse. So there's an energy, they can't give you what you desire and deserve, or you can't give them what they desire and deserve. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Thanks for bearing with me. Why? Why can't this energy produce? Page of Wands in reverse. Because they don't have, somebody has a positive movement forward, somebody doesn't have a positive movement forward, and they don't have a positive movement forward because of, well, somebody tried to set up a empress who was very abundant, and in some cases the setup could have included Reaper vibes, if you get my drift. And like this plot, like God is like, you not gonna have no positive movement forward. You just tried to off my child. What the hell? Right? So this is your compensation, this Ace of Pentacles, that they tried to take from you. Which taking from you would mean they taking from the divine. Right? So they're upset about that. But oh well, it's, you know. Look at this. Yep. And even if you are male, there is no gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. Okay. You can still be a Queen of Cups energy. They're gonna try to want to reconcile, okay? Party, have a talk. Okay. It looks like and they won't, so it looks like you could be like meeting new people, okay, discovering new people. Yeah, this is a part of your freedom. You're gonna be meeting new friends that you actually are in alignment with. That's a part of your soul tribe, okay? You know, you're gonna be finding out more things about yourself, finding out more things about people and places, okay? With the King of Cups here. You also could be finding out more information about who all was involved in trying to set you up. Like, all of that's coming out, including whoever you guys might end up being with in a love connection, okay? That won't consist of jealousy, envy, and all the rest of that stuff that you had to deal with this person or people here. Or vice versa. Let the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right, here we go. And this stuff can be very tiring, y'all. I can't even begin to tell you guys. But that's why somebody wasn't able to provide you with what you desire and deserve. They weren't equipped. For example, if somebody wants somebody to give them loyalty and commitment, but those are the very same unhealed wounds that a person has, they're not going to be able to give you that. They can't even give it to themselves. And no, that doesn't make it okay for them to do certain things. Okay? But yeah. So this has to deal with who's been a headache in your energy. Okay? They don't want to be in separation anymore, or you don't. Some more. We have love potion in reverse. So whatever love spell, see, I told you, someone is about to pop up on you. And I'm only smiling at that because the love potion spell came out in reverse. They popping up on you because they shit didn't work. It's not working. But that doesn't mean that they should just pop up on you without your permission, particularly if they know they're not on good terms with you. Right? It's one thing to pop up on somebody and you know you think it's thieves, right? Quote unquote. Like, you know that this person is happy to see you, you happy to see them, y'all have that understanding or whatever the case may be. This ain't that. All right? So, be mindful because they're trying to put on a show. Show up and show out. All right? Kingdom spouse in reverse. Risk taker. So they trying to get their spouse back. I don't understand. How do people think that being mean to somebody is the way to try to get somebody back? Money focused. Because they money focused. They're not thinking about the logistics of things. They only thinking about the monetary things. And that gets people fucked up almost every time. Okay? Because you're not thinking about longevity. You're only thinking about in the moment. And don't get me wrong. I'm guilty of it too. A lot of times. But it bears saying, right? For the sake of guidance. So, be mindful of somebody trying to, like, come to you because they need money. Well, look at that. They looking at you. They stalking you. I'm coming back. Goddamn, baby. Hold on. Sugar Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight. Oh, my goodness. And then it says crown still intact in reverse. Whoever this is, they lost their crown. They are fall from grace with everything that has happened here. Okay? Or, you know, you belong to me. I really don't give a fuck about them. So they're secretly feeling entitled when it comes to you. That's not cool. Winning season. So this is your winning season. It came out of reverse because there's haters that don't want it to be. But when God says yes, nobody can say no. Okay? This your winning season. All right? So it's time for you to get, catfish in reverse. So no, you're not being punked. Okay? Ashton Kutcher do not have to pop out. All right? This is not a drill. This is not a game. Okay? This is for real. This is you being compensated for all the bullshit. Okay, being able to heal, being able to take care of yourself. Look what was right behind the catfish in reverse. Slow and steady wins the race. Y'all did it. Okay, and it may have felt like it wasn't fair. It may have felt like they had a head start or whatever the case may be. And maybe it looked like it. And in some cases, maybe they did. But God, right? So, yeah, it looks like don't be surprised if in some cases they didn't got people pregnant. Don't be surprised if in some cases somebody has some what do you call that, a STD, spiritually or physically. With that, if there's nothing that God can't heal, even the ones that they're saying that are more permanent, God can heal those things in a different way. And if you know, you know. Okay. And also be mindful of this energy wanting to come back because the tables have turned on them to where so bad to where they're so money focused. They're not thinking about the consequences of their actions and how it makes anybody else feel, which could hurt them really bad in the end, right? But it's your winning season. Go play the lottery or something. Okay? You might get a surprise. You know? Pray about it. Well, thank you all for your love and support here. It's truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.